What do I post during Christmas week? I know that used to be a question that stressed me out a little bit. Maybe you can relate. If so, stay tuned. If you're wondering, this isn't really a time for business, right? If you're a business owner, an entrepreneur like myself, you might be wondering, is it even worth my while to show up to post something during Christmas week? Or maybe you are thinking, oh, I need to come up with a specific, very special message this time of year, right? If so, then do stay tuned, because I'm going to make your life easier. I'm going to give you a very simple strategy that's not going to cost you a lot of time, but it's going to really help you strengthen the relationships with your audience, okay, and give yourself a great start for the new year as well. So hello and welcome. In case we haven't met before, my name is Katrin from bloomwithkatrin.com, and I'm coming live to you from the beautiful Bavarian forest. Now, whether you're joining me live, hi, on right now, or later on the replay, don't be shy, say hi, let me know you're here and where you're tuning in from, so I can circle back around and have a little conversation with you. Looking forward to do that, because I love helping serious networkers like you use modern social marketing strategies to create flow, momentum, and duplication on your dream team, okay? And maybe your team are actually having these worries as well, like, what are we going to do? We don't want to do like the promo stuff, right? So what might we do? Do we need a special message? Do we even need to bother at all posting on social media around this time? And here's the thing, okay? And feel free to watch this video with them, okay? Say hi if you do. Many people are even more on social media during Christmas and the New Year's, because they simply have more time on their hand, actually, okay? Some of them are not really having a great time at the moment, right? I'm super excited for Christmas. It's one of truly the most wonderful times of year for me, okay? But I know that some people are very sad, some are lonely, okay? And some are just simply how shall I put it? Well, it is what it is. They're bored. Okay. So they will be on social media, and you're doing yourself a service if you can manage to show up on social media to bring value for your people. Okay. And actually build those relationships, so you can actually have greater and more valuable conversations, shall I say, leading into the new year. Okay. So let's dive on in. What might things be? What's a simple strategy that won't take much of our time, but it's really going to help us build our businesses on social? Here it is. Number one, especially relevant if you have a business page and you have your theme days, right? Maybe on a Monday, you like to do motivational. On Tuesday, you like to do a tip. On Wednesday, you like to do inspiration, something like that. Okay. It's a great thing to have, but please remember that you're not a robot, are you? Okay. Well, I get that you can schedule these posts and then it's done and you don't have to worry about, showing up on social media. Here's the thing to think of. Okay. You can do that. Okay. And that's amazing if you really want to be off social media for most of the time. But if you can bring yourself to spend like 10 minutes a day on social, here's an idea for you, okay? Don't continue your usual business posts that you do all year round, and rather let your life come into your content even a little bit on a business page, okay? At least in the stories. Let people see what's going on behind the scenes, how you're getting ready for Christmas, for example, okay? That's huge for building know, like, and trust, right? While this might not be the big time of year to actually make sales through your social media presence, but still it's going to be very, very helpful to build those relationships with people. Okay. So a few ideas for you. Feel free to note them down. Okay. So you won't forget them, because that's what always happens to me. I always have to take notes. Okay. Let me know whether you're the same. So I'd like to invite you to keep your content light for yourself and light for your audience, meaning it doesn't, cost you an hour to prepare these posts, okay? And it's actually going to be fun. So how about you think about posting once a day a picture of you as you're getting ready for Christmas? You're getting ready anyway, aren't you? Why don't you just show it to us a little bit? Yes, do it in your stories, but also on your feed, okay? And whatever you might be doing, end with a question that somehow relates to what you're showing us, okay? So here's a few ideas for you. And feel free to drop yours down below as well. Maybe you're getting ready to travel, okay? Maybe you're packing your suitcase. Your question might be, are you traveling as well for Christmas? Or maybe you're not in a position, or you're not going to travel. I'm not, I'm staying home, okay? So the two of us, we might be doing, okay, this is how I decorate something. Okay, now I'm getting the Christmas tree. Now we're decorating it, whatever it might be, and invite people to engage with you by asking a question at the end. Okay, that's what we like to call a call to action at the end of your post. Okay, so are you staying home this Christmas as well? What's your favorite Christmas tradition? Simple things. Okay, maybe your meal planning for the big day, right? So let us in on these preparations. What are you doing? What are you preparing? And you could, again, just take a picture of you writing down the menu, right? Something simple, okay? And you're doing the stuff anyway. Maybe you could ask something like, who's getting the Xmas menu ready too? Or are you cooking or ordering this year? Something simple again, okay? Or maybe, and this is me, I know that we all know that Christmas is coming all year long, right? And we're doing, Secret Santa in our family, among the grown-ups. Obviously, children do get their presents, right? But what happens to me nearly every year is that I'm kind of like a last-minute shopping person. Let me know whether you can relate, okay? Give me a heart if that's you too. And you could do a story around that, or even a post, right? Okay, now I need to hurry off now because I really, I need to get some more presents. And you could ask people, are you a last-minute shopper too? Or if you're not, congratulations. Someday I will join you, hopefully. Okay. But you could do a story or a post, having a cup of tea in front of your Christmas tree with all the presents sitting in the background, saying, isn't it such a relaxing, moment when you've got everything prepped and it's still a few days to go. Okay. Something simple. I hope this is giving you a few ideas. Again, if they make sense, let me know. Okay. Then another type of post you could do is you could use the engaging questions that you can do, right, with a colored background that you have available. And you could just simply ask an engaging question, right? Again, coming back to questions, our goal is not to sell anything, right? But to really invite people to start engaging with us and to start having real human conversations, right? Isn't it the best time of year to do that, to actually care about people, right? And this is a way to start these conversations. Okay. Now you could use something very general, right? What was your favorite ever gift as a child for Christmas? Okay, I know what it was. Maybe you do too. Okay, so I think that's going to be a real great engagement post that you could do. Or especially if you provide value around your brand, around the solutions that you can offer, try to stay on brand with that a little bit. So maybe just a few examples for you. Maybe you're in jewelry or in clothing, right? You could do, what's your favorite outfit? What's your favorite color for this Christmas season? Okay. Or in your stories, for example, maybe you've got two, pieces of jewelry that you're thinking about wearing, or maybe you have two dresses and you're not quite sure which one to wear. Okay. Do this or that, like with a poll feature in your stories. I think that's going to give you real great engagement there. Okay. Maybe like myself, you're in health and wellness. Well, you might bring to their attention that you can actually have a really delicious, healthy meal as well for Christmas. Okay. So a question might be something like, what's your favorite healthy dish that you're going to, make this Christmas season? Okay. Real simple. Or maybe you have your usual, exercise routine, and maybe you're going to make some adjustments. You could do a post around that as well, by the way, right? Or even a live video like I'm doing right now. And you could ask people at the end of it, what's your routine? How are you going to change your routine to keep fit over these holidays? Okay. And if you're really playful, okay, you can have people answer something like, Santa wants to know, would you rather lose 5 kilos or get $50, euro, whatever your currency is? Okay, so I hope this is giving you a few ideas just to get those creative juices flowing of how you can really show up on social media with little effort. It's not going to take you a ton of preparation, but you can be the person who shows up, who cares enough to have those conversations. Again, so many people are not truly, truly happy around this time of year. Okay, and you can stand out from the crowd by not, robotically just continuing your normal social media posting routine, but truly do something different. And speaking of doing something different, And I've already mentioned it a few times, like if you want to have more strategy in what you do on social media in general, especially when it comes to stories, to your video content as well, I'm going to begin the social media magnet course mid-January. Okay, so you have plenty of time to get ready. Here's the thing that I want you to do right now. I'm actually going to show you this. I hope this works. Looks like it. Okay, and inside that course, we're going to really work to, maybe you've just taken a few days or weeks off because you really had to, but now it's time to get strategic and get going again, right? And you can get yourself on the waiting list, okay, by do a screenshot of this link and type it into your URL bar, okay? And we're going to work together so you can kick off your new year strong. Spit it out, Katrin, right? And for fast action takers, okay? And that's why you want to be on the waiting list, because if you are, you're going to be the first to know once the cart opens for that course. You're going to get a bonus training that's going to be so helpful. I wish I had that training when I got started in social media, because so often I didn't know how to turn an engagement, some sort of interaction that I received, into a meaningful conversation. And this is exactly what I'm going to be sharing with you in that bonus training. So I'm super excited for you to join us for the Social Media Magnet course. Okay, it's a great investment, and that's going to really benefit you hugely in having clarity around your content, around your brand, around who you want to serve. Okay, and how to put that all into practice without overwhelming yourself. And so you're no longer wasting your precious lifetime on social media, but actually getting effective. Okay, so make sure to get yourself on that waiting list so you're going to be in the know once the thing starts. Okay, so you can be part of that bonus training. Would love to have you there. And I hope that these tips were helpful for you today. As always, drop your 3 main takeaways, your 3 main ahas. So I'm going to put your name on the green sheets of paper back on the wall there, and your name is going to be entered into my monthly raffle that I do every last Saturday of the month for a one-on-one coaching session with myself. So have a great time leading up to Christmas, moving into the new year, and remember to show up continuously, to be there for your people. It's really going to strengthen the relationships that you have. And it's an amazing opportunity to do that right now. So thank you for joining me. It's time for you to put into practice what you've learned, and time for you to bloom. See you on the next episode. Bye.